Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up the realme Narzo 50A. I'll show you how to set up without connecting to the Wi-Fi or using a Gmail ID. Obviously you need those things to log in properly, otherwise you won't be able to get your older contacts or apps. I will also give you a walkthrough of some of the features of this particular smartphone. Let's just get started. I will start from here. The first page is where you choose language. By default it's English United States. I'm going to leave it at English United States. I'm going to click on next. Okay, this is the smartphone user agreement. I'll just agree to it. Next, terms of services, I've agreed. It's asking me to connect to Wi-Fi. I'm just going to click on skip for the time being. Wi-Fi assistant, automatically select. I'll skip this one as well. Google services, you have to accept, otherwise you won't be able to use any of these services. And set unlock method, I will give this a skip as well, so I'll do this later. Hey, tap account, register, sign in, you can do this later. So basically this is where you log into your previous account and get all that information and data from that, which is synced to that account onto this phone. You can do that later as well. Recommended, auto update overnight, of course. Import data, import from old phone, you can do that later as well. Wonderful Wizard of Oz, personalization, and that's it. Now you're ready to use this phone. Instead, get started, let's get started. And this is the home page of the realme Narzo 50A. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the features, starting with the camera feature. So this comes with a triple camera setup. One of them is a 50 megapixel sensor. The primary camera is a 50 megapixel sensor. So there you go. The frame it's showing, moment I slide this down like this, you can see there is a it's showing the different frames. There's a 4:3 frame, there is a 1:1 frame for your Instagram photos. This is the full frame, and this is the 16:9 aspect ratio. You can of course turn on HDR at any point. You can also stylize it, like this is the original. You have R1, R2, R3, so on and so forth. So different temperatures, different hue saturation, etc. you can obviously access. I keep this on for now. You can also, this is the flash on off button right over here. I'm going to keep it off for now. And let's take a picture. There you go. Currently it's at 1x zoom, but I can obviously go further. I can go 2x and even 5x. That's quite a bit of zoom. Let's go to settings and see what's over here. Okay, advanced settings, flip selfie. We have fingerprint shooting, shutter sound, location, volume button. You can use the volume button to take pictures as well. Let's take a look at the video section. So this is the video section. Once again, it also has 1x, 2x and 5x digital zoom. And what are the different composition? Okay, so over here at the settings you get the video resolution option. Once I click on this, I have only two options here. This is 1080p and 720p. 1080p is at I'll show you. 1080p is at 30 fps. I don't know if you can see this. 1080p at 30 fps and 720p, let me see, also at 30 fps. So 30 fps is the 30 fps is what you get as far as frames per second is concerned with this particular phone. There are certain other options as well. This is the portrait mode. Basically, when you want to take a portrait or a bokeh shot, you can do this with this particular mode. And there is a 50 megapixel mode as well. So this is the one that uses the 50 megapixel sensor to take all its pictures. There are some extra modes as well, which are the slow-mo mode, time-lapse, the pro mode. There's a panorama mode and there's an ultra macro mode right over here. Let me see what this looks like. So I'm very close to the subject actually. And trying to take a picture. There you go. So this is what it looks like. Cancel. This is what the macro looks like. It's I'm very close to the subject. And that's it. This is what the camera mode is like. So it's very simple, but has a lot of features in it. I'm going to close this. I will take you to the settings page on this particular smartphone and show you some extra stuff. For instance, this is the light mode. The light mode is on display, so I'll just go to settings and go to display and brightness, and I'm going to switch to dark mode. There you go, switching to dark mode, and now the dark mode is on. which always looks better and is much pleasing to the eye as well. And what else can we do? There is screen color temperature options over here. Currently we're at default. We can be warm and we can be cool as well. So, and what else is there? Let me quickly show you the battery section. So the battery is currently at 51%, no issues found, and save power now option is showing because it's nearly 50%. Used since last full charge 16 minutes, screen on since last full charge 15 minutes. Available 17 hours and 55 minutes. So at 51% charge, this phone can run for another 17 hours and 55 minutes, which is almost 18 hours. So at 100%, this phone should be running for at least 35 hours, which is quite substantial. After all, this phone does come with a 6000 mAh battery. And anything else that I can show? Okay, I'll just take you to the about phone section and show you what's up. Over here you have, yes, this particular phone runs on Android 11 and is powered by the Helio G85 processor. It has 4 GB of RAM and 120 GB of total storage is available. It also supports dual SIM and a micro SD card as well. So that's it. This is how you set up the realme Narzo 50A, and I've also shown you some of the features of this particular smartphone. Thank you for watching.